Hello and welcome everyone. We are on day 18 of week 3, deepening our experience of Sahaja Yoga through meditation. It's great to see so many of you joining us so consistently over the last few days, which are just flying by. So we will continue this evening and we will continue to travel this journey together, but you must pat yourselves on your backs for being so consistent and so dedicated. I am your host, Ruchika. I am joined by our marvelous Morgan and
Thank
our
you.
rocks. Welcome, Morgan. Please come.
Thank you so much.
And also our rock solid tech team, without whom this wouldn't be happening. So we will continue our scientific journey this evening through meditation, listening to Shri Mataji's speeches and insights from 2 eminent medical practitioners who are also Sahaja Yogis. But before we go there, we have a video for you from Vietnam by a family who practices Sahaja Yoga. Please enjoy the video. Tech team.
A lot of joy.
It's helped me to feel.
Jai Shri Mataji.
My name is Thuy. My name is Tan.
My name is Ken. And they are my 2 children. We practice yoga from 2013 and I feel very peaceful, very blessed and a lot of joy.
It's helped me to feel calm and relaxed during my day.
And I feel very happy sharing every experience with the collective. And we believe that Sahaja Yoga will help you feel a lot better too.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the way from Vietnam. What do you think, Morgan?
I think that's great. And they've been there since 2013. They have this wonderful smile on their face.
Yes, wow. We are really in more than 100 countries now, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so this evening it is my honor to introduce to you our first doctor, Dr. Madhur Rai, who is from Mumbai in India. Welcome, Dr. Rai.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening.
So Dr. Rai is an assistant professor in the Department of Physiology at the MGM Institute for Health Sciences. And she spends a lot of time in research programs on Sahaja Yoga. For many years, she worked as the Chief Medical Officer and the Chief Executive Officer of the Sahaja Yoga Health and Research Center in Navi, Mumbai. Patients from over 120 countries came there to be treated through Sahaja Yoga methods and the use of vibrations. And in fact, she is still guiding us, even if it is on Zoom, all over the world and helping us deepen our meditations. So very, very warm welcome to you, Dr.
Thank you. Thank you, Ruchika. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words.
Thank you. And then we also have with us, all the way from Italy, Dr. Sujata Kenjale Tomasi. Welcome, Dr. Sujata.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So a little about Dr. Sujata. She has been practicing Sahaja Yoga from the tender age of 2 years. And one would wonder how come she was practicing then? Well, her parents were Sahaja Yogis. She studied Ayurvedic medicine as per the advice of Shri Mataji. And she has invested a lot of time studying the relationship between Sahaja Yoga and Ayurvedic medicine. She too worked at the Sahaja Yoga Health and Research Center for a few years. And since the past 27 years, she has been practicing Ayurvedic medicine, holding conferences and wellness camps, not only in Italy, but all over Europe, and in fact, in many parts of the world, sharing her passion for Sahaja Yoga and Ayurveda. It is a pleasure to have you, Dr. Sujata.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this beautiful introduction. It's my great privilege and honor to be here with all of you. Thank you.
It's also our privilege to have you on board.
That's true. So, without further delay, I will hand over the stage to you, Dr. Sujata. Please guide us through meditation.
Okay. So, hello, everybody. Good evening. And let us start our evening meditation. We will balance our channels and then we'll enter in meditation. But before that, let us raise our Kundalini and give ourselves 7 bandhan. Should I switch off my video?
No, it's all right.
Okay. Yeah. So, as you all know that we raise our Kundalini 3 times, we'll make 3 knots. Let us while bringing our hand towards our top of our head, let us also put our attention there and make first knot. Now we'll do the second one. We pray to Mother Kundalini, Mother, please get awakened within me. And please come in my Sahasrara on top of my head. Let us make second knot. And now the third one. Slowly, with attention on what we are doing, let us make 3 knots. Okay, now we'll put ourselves in bandhan. So left hand towards Shri Mataji's photograph. And we will make half circle around our chakras, our body. Attention in first chakra. Then we go back. Second Swadhisthana chakra, lower abdomen. Nabhi, at the level of navel. Fourth, Anahata, that is heart chakra. Fifth, throat, that is Vishuddhi chakra. Sixth, forehead, Ajna chakra. And 7th bandhan, attention in Sahasrara on top of our head. Let us sit comfortably. Both hands towards Shri Mataji's photograph. Let us close our eyes. If we are sitting on Mother Earth, let us sit comfortably. On chair also, let us put our feet apart. And now we'll bring our attention, first of all, in first chakra, Muladhara. And here we pray, Mother Kundalini, please enlighten within us qualities of Muladhara chakra, which is made up of earth element. So please bless us with stability, gravity, and magnetism of earth element in our Muladhara. Please enlighten quality of innocence, purity, wisdom, chastity, spontaneity of Muladhara chakra within us. Now we'll bring our attention in our left channel from Muladhara, from first chakra and whole left channel. Left hand towards Shri Mataji's photograph, right towards Mother Earth. And here we pray to Mother Kundalini. Mother Kundalini, please purify and enlighten our left channel. Please take away all impure desires, all impure knowledge, all conditionings from past, all heaviness that is accumulated in our left channel into Mother Earth. Mother, please absorb all guilty feelings, all that is makes heavy our left channel. Please absorb it in Mother Earth. Mother Kundalini, please enlighten our left channel and establish within us pure desire and pure knowledge. Knowledge of ourselves, of the Spirit, and the divine knowledge. Now we'll bring our right hand towards Shri Mataji's photo, left hand towards the sky, attention in right channel, which starts from right Swadhisthana till our right Ajna, which is on the left part of our head. And here we pray, O Mother Kundalini, please purify our right channel and expel in the air element, in ether element, all the excessive heat, all the excessive thinking, and our ego. Mother Kundalini, please absorb all excessive thinking, anger, arrogance, domination from our speech and from our behavior. Please enlighten our right channel and establish within us pure attention and pure action. Now both hands towards Shri Mataji's photograph. Let's bring our attention in central channel. And here we pray to Mother Kundalini, Mother, please get awakened in our central channel. Please take away all our thoughts of past from the left side and of the future from the right side. And establish our attention in the present state, in the central channel. We can slowly bring our attention from Muladhara, from first chakra, till Sahasrara on top of our head. We can bring our right hand on our left heart And here we pray to Mother Kundalini, oh Mother, please come in my heart and enlighten my spirit. Please enlighten my attention. And let my attention be on my spirit. By your grace, I am the pure spirit. Let us bring our attention on our Ajna Chakra, forehead. Let us put our right hand across the forehead. Let us bend our head towards Mother Earth. And very humbly we pray to Mother Kundalini, oh Mother, please clean and purify our Ajna Chakra. Please absorb all my thoughts and reactions, ego, superego. And bring my attention on Sahasrara in thoughtless awareness. Mother, please give me the power to forgive. To forgive myself all my thoughts. Let me forgive everything and everyone. And Mother, if I've done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. Let's bring our attention on top of our head. And very humbly we pray to Mother Kundalini, oh Mother, please come in my Sahasrara. Please enlighten my chakra of Sahasrara and bless me with yoga, with the union of my energy, with the cosmic energy, with the divine. Now, while maintaining our attention on top of our head, we will listen to Shri Mataji's divine speech regarding the attention.
Not only after realization you can prove God, but you can show His miracles. The second thing, the nature of spirit, is that He's chitta, He's the attention. He's the attention means when you become spiritually enlightened, your attention becomes enlightened. Now, enlightenment, what we understand of these lights is that the lights are falling here and we can see things, that's all. But this attention which is being enlightened acts. It works. It has got loops. It has got weapons. It works. You have to see for yourself how your attention works. Today, there was somebody who went and told one of the Sahaja Yogini that I was sitting there and I was getting all negative thoughts and was feeling horrible in my hands, and I don't know why it was happening in the program. So she said, here you have come to pay attention to Mother and to her work and pay attention to your spirit. But if you are paying attention to all the rest of the people here, then you are going to catch them. It's a very simple thing. Where is your attention? Ask this question. This is a very common question in an Indian home. A mother will ask the child, where is your attention? The basis of Indian life is Chitta Nirodha, is to fix your attention in a proper way. Where is your attention? Is it on your spirit, or is it on somebody else? Like my brother is sitting here, my mother is sitting there, oh, that woman is very bad, she is jealous of me, all this nonsense. Where is your attention? When you get realized, then you start seeing through the window of the spirit. Your position changes. As you're looking at me now, then you come back here and start looking at you this way. Till you are realized, you are sitting before me. But once you are realized, you come here and see others. From there, that's your foot. Nobody can touch you there. From there you see others. Your attention is detached. So the attention becomes enlightened after realization. You pay attention to anything, it works. It does work, no doubt. You try. Those who have got realization should try this. Try your attention. But attention has to be pure. You have to purify your attention. And the best way to purify it is to keep your Agya Chakra open. When this center is open, which is the center of Christ, which I have shown that it can only open through the Lord's Prayer, after realization. When you open that, then you are in that state where your attention is divine. And you'll be amazed how things work out. Even the smallest things, the material things, the useless things, and the great things, and the subtle and subtlest, and how you start growing. So the growth is to be achieved by purifying your attention. And to purify this attention is to keep your Agya Chakra open and be in thoughtless awareness.
Let us continue to keep our attention on the crown of our head for a few moments. And now we can slowly open our eyes. So let us now continue this journey through another video that we would like to share with you. This video is actually a testimony, so enjoy. Tech team.
Shri Mataji, I'm Ruchi Sabharwal. I'm from Mumbai. I am at Korigarh Fort. I climbed almost 500-600, 100 or 1000, I don't know, so many steps. I think 100, 500-600 steps with one group. Last year, same day, I got discharged from the hospital. I was cancer patient. Now, by the grace of Shri Mataji, her teachings, her guidance, her bhakti, my surrender to her, I am totally cancer free and I'm able to walk, move around, do things what I feel like, what I wanted to do in my life. Is all because of our Holy Mother. So guys, if you have to remain hungry, but don't leave meditation. This is my personal experience. Meditation has a power. Mother is always there holding our hand. Trust me. Jai Shri Mataji to you all.
Thank you, Dr. Sujata, for allowing us and guiding us to be in this state.
Thank you.
So I now invite both Doctor's mother and Dr. Sujata to talk to us about their experiences as medical practitioners and also Sahaja Yogis, what they found about how they treated patients and what they observed the effects of Sahaja Yoga were. So over to you, Dr. Madhu.
Thank you, Ruchika. So, and thank you, Sujata, for this wonderful meditation. So it's nice to be with all, and we thank all the new seekers for joining us this evening. And as we have just heard the testimony, there are many experiences that any practitioner of Sahaja Yoga has to share. So similarly, I would like to share my experiences, how I found Sahaja Yoga. And once I started meditating, the experience that I had, so you all might have been introduced and you might have been guided about the subtle energy system, which is there in all of us. And that is the right side is the Pingla Nadi, which is the sun channel, and left side is the moon channel. It is the Ida Nadi. And we have the central Sushumna Nadi. So any imbalance can cause, if the sun channel is heated, that is the right side, then it can give excess heat in the body. And this heat then goes to the different organs, and then it causes the imbalance leads to the disease state. Similarly, on the left side, that is the moon channel, if there's an imbalance, again, we feel the symptoms like we may feel depressed, or if we take the physiological parameters, we may have low blood pressure, we may have anemia. So all our hypothyroid state or arthritis, these medical conditions can come in. Because I'm a medical doctor, so I'm telling about the ailments which happen because of the imbalance. And if the right side is overactivated, then the imbalance can lead to medical conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, myocardial infarction. So extreme movements either to the right, to the left, a simple little bit of imbalance can cause, like if the right side, like we have type A personality, we have type B personality. Type A personality are the people who are, very much aggressive and physically, as well as what do you say, mentally they are very active, overactive, not active one, but they are overactive. So it leads to a draining of the energy, and any action produces, along with the action, some heat is generated. So I can say that I think this was the case because with me too. So when I got introduced to Sahaja Yoga, the first I started meditating like as you all have started meditating. This is around 30 years back, and I started the process just sitting in front of the photograph with my hands towards the photograph. But what happened was I started experiencing the imbalances in my body. So as we see that once we get the realization, then yeah, our hands speak. So one day I found that on my liver, which is on the right side, below below our chest, in the upper part of the abdomen, we have the liver on the right side. So one day I felt a lot of heat, like as if there is a burning charcoal placed on my liver. And it was so uncomfortable for me. And I did not know what it was, because medically I could not attribute it to any medical condition. And then my she told, and I could decipher that this is something with concern with the yoga that I'm practicing. And I shared it with my mother-in-law, and she said, okay, your right side is overactive. So what you need to do is you need to make this foot soak. So you have to take a water in a bucket, or in a and then just add some rock salt, and also add some ice to that water. So to get relieved of the burning sensation that I was experiencing on my liver, I did this simple process of putting my feet in the water with some ice, and sitting in front of Shri Mataji's photograph with my right hand towards Shri Mataji and left hand towards the sky, and just praying, to the water element to take away this heat. And to my surprise, that sensation that I was experiencing, it went away. So this is how I understood that, okay, so if this is the right channel which is present in our body, and it is the system we cannot see, but we can experience. So this was the experience that I had, that when the right side is overactive, this is the heat that a person feels in the body. So you can feel it on your fingers, you can feel it on your body, in the form of heat when the right side, the sun channel, is overactive. Another experience was then again the opposite. That is, I had an emotional, I had a tiff with I was newly married, and I had a tiff with my husband, and I became very emotional. So then my father-in-law, because my in-laws were practicing Sahaja Yoga, and I was introduced post-marriage. So my husband said something, and I became upset, and I was emotional. So my father-in-law, he came and he just made some candle clearance for me. So the left side is the moon channel, and if we are if we move to the left side too much, then the imbalance is there. And as he made the candle clearance, I became very normal, in the sense that all the what do you say, the upset, how I was feeling, and I was crying, so all that vanished, and I was happy. So again, that showed me, okay, so this is the left side, and if we move too much to the left side, then we become emotional. So these is the things, that is how I started learning about Sahaja Yoga, by having these experiences. So because you are all are new to the Sahaja Yoga, so what I would suggest is you continue with the meditations and the foot soak, and you will start appreciating this. If you are in a balanced state, you will feel joyous, you will feel happy, you will feel the flow of the vibrations. Some of you may be feeling the vibrations. The vibrations are very subtle, and some of you may not be feeling the vibrations. For me, I did not feel the vibrations at a go, but yes, I started feeling these imbalances, and I was correcting the imbalances as I was being guided, like too much to the right, making the foot soak, using ice in the foot soak, or using ice on my liver. So that helped me to balance my overactive right side. And similarly, if there was a movement to the left side that was being cleared, the whatever imbalance was there, it was being cleared by using the simple 3-candle clearance, that is showing the light. We are not showing the we are not heating up the left side, but we just show the light to the left side, and it comes into a balance. So such a simple technique, and it helps you to come to a balanced state. So this is one experience that I would like, I wanted to share, 2 experiences, how I started appreciating the imbalances and using Sahaja Yoga clearance methods to come into a balanced state. Another one, medical condition that I would like to share is, in many programs I share this, because this is something which is very, very, which is not possible medically. So I have a condition, spinal condition, congenital, that is from by birth. I have spina bifida occulta. So my spine in the lower back area, it is bifid spine I have. And as such, I did not have any symptoms. But when I became pregnant, then at that time, because of this bifid spine, there used to be a lot of pain in my low back region. And it was such an excruciating pain that I could not even turn in the bed. So the pain used to be so severe. Fortunately, like my father-in-law, Professor U.C. Rai, he was he was the medical superintendent of Lady Hardinge Medical College in Delhi, and the hospital attached to it, and he was professor and head of the department physiology. So he had conducted many medical researches. Under him, he had postgraduate students who made many medical researches on Sahaja Yoga. So how did I start? Yeah, so because of his continuous work, ongoing works and activities in Sahaja Yoga, he had the he used to have the opportunity to directly meet Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. So during one such visit, we also went along with him, and Shri Mataji inquired with me how I was, and I told her that everything is okay, but I have this excruciating pain. It used to be actually like, because of this pain, you know, like there was, I think, some fear element within me. And whenever my father-in-law used to go to meet Shri Mataji used to inquire, why does she fear? So my father-in-law did not know, because I had not shared that I have this pain, or in India, how it is, like you are newly married and you don't share much with your in-laws, etc. So he did not know. But when I went, Shri Mataji inquired, why do you fear? In the sense that when I was meditating in front of Shri Mataji's photograph, whatever I was experiencing or whatever I was sharing with Shri Mataji, Mother Shri Mataji would know about it. So that is why whenever my father-in-law went to meet her, she used to ask, or even my husband used to accompany my father-in-law, she used to ask, why does she fear? And then when we had the opportunity to meet Shri Mataji, she inquired, why do you fear? Then I shared with her that Shri Mataji, I have this spinal condition and I have a lot of pain. So Shri Mataji then worked on me. She gave me vibrations, and by her divine blessings, after we came home, 95% of the pain had vanished. And then by next day morning, 100% no pain at all. So this was very, very amazing to me that for nearly 7 to 8 months, I was having this pain, and it was by these vibrations which Shri Mataji worked on me, and I was cured of this pain. Medically it is not at all possible. And going on further, my first child, when he was born, so Shri Mataji had given me, asked me to gave me a cloth and said that you prepare a gown and wear it during at the time of delivery. So I had followed those instructions and I had worn it. But again, it was there was a little bit of complication during during my delivery, but I went into labor, and it so happened that I had painless delivery without any anesthesia being given. So usually at the time of delivery, to not experience the pain, epidural anesthesia is given. But I was blessed again that I had a painless delivery. So, and my gynecologist who was delivering the baby in the labor room, she was, she was shouting, she's having painless delivery, she's having painless delivery. So I myself, being a medical doctor and having delivered so many babies, I know how how difficult it is, the labor is. But by Shri Mataji's blessings, my baby came without any pain. So, and the gynecologist could also appreciate it. So this was during the first delivery, how I had the pain because of the spinal condition. Then my mother used to be so worried that how will she deliver because she has this spinal condition. And it is only Shri Mataji's blessings that I had a normal delivery, and not only a normal delivery, but a painless delivery. So this was in direct attention of Shri Mataji's. So you may say that, okay, might be Shri Mataji had some special powers and she gave those powers to me. In the sense, she blessed me and those powers worked, and I could go through. So it then happened that when I became pregnant with my second child, the spinal condition is same. So again, I had this similar type of pain, and the pain was so severe. And one day, just in front of Shri Mataji's photograph, tears started flowing from my eyes. And I said, because Shri Mataji was not in India, Shri Mataji was in Europe that time. So in front of a photograph, just tears started flowing. And I said, Shri Mataji, I don't know, during my first pregnancy, you cured me of this, relieved this pain for me. I don't know how it is going to be, who is going to cure me this time. And in Hindi we say dil se pukarne ke liye. So it is, I think the prayer was from the heart or whatever it was. After that moment, the pain went away. So if we speak in the Sahaja Yoga terminology, explaining through the working of the mother Kundalini and the subtle system. When this, you all might have been guided that this Kundalini energy, it rises through the sacrum bone, it crosses through the 6 energy centers, it crosses the 6th energy center, which is placed on the forehead, that is the Agnya chakra. And when it crosses the Agnya chakra, the 6th energy center, then thoughts cease. So normally we are thinking something or the other, but when this energy crosses the Agnya chakra, then our thoughts cease, and then it finally pierces the 7th energy center, that is the Sahasrara, and it unites with the cosmic energy, and then yoga is said to have occurred. That is the union that is happening of our own mother energy with the cosmic energy. So in medical, the hypothesis is that this energy, the mother energy, it actualizes in the limbic area. So in the brain, we have a old area and a new area. So the old area is called the limbic area. So this mother energy actualizes in the limbic area of our brain. And at that time, there are certain, there are certain there are certain chemicals which are released, which are called the endorphins. So these molecules basically, so these endorphins are basically the happy molecules. So when the endorphins are released, then the pain that a person feels, so there the pain, the feeling of pain is not felt. So the pain that not sensation of pain that normally a person feels, so that sensation is not felt. So your pain goes away. I did not know the theoretical part, but all this, my father-in-law, he has also written a book called Medical Science Enlightened. Shri Mataji asked him to write this book, and all the researches which were conducted at Lady Hardinge Medical College, they are in this book, Medical Science Enlightened. And in that book, then later on, I read that, okay, this is how in olden days, without anesthesia, operations were made. And it is because when this mother energy, it crosses your Agnya chakra, it pierces it actualizes in the limbic area, then we have these happy molecules called endorphins being released. And then that is the reason why the sensation of pain goes away. So these are very deep experiences that Shri Mataji gave to me medically. So you can say they are miraculous cures, which I got and which helped me in my life. And so it is the experiences that I got, these were the miracle ones. The other experience that I had, wherein I meditated and then got over certain many times, so if you have headache, so it is an overactive right side. So you just do this foot soak technique. As I said, if it is too much heat, you can also use some ice, and then you will find that the headache has gone away. So these were simple things, how slowly I learned about the right side, the left side, coming into the balanced state. And I used to suffer with, when I was doing my medical school, I was in medical school doing my graduation. So I used to have severe migraine headaches. But at the age of nearly 50 years, I have done my post-graduation, because after my graduation, I was working, and then I was with, I moved to Sahaja Yoga, spiritual medicine, you can say. So for more than around 13 and a half years, I was at this Sahaja Yoga Health Center, which is in Navi Mumbai. I was associated with this. And afterwards, then again, I came back to my medical profession, in the sense that I joined Mahatma Gandhi Medical Institute in Navi Mumbai, and I joined as a medical administrator. On deputation, I was posted in physiology department, and I did my post-graduation in physiology. And presently I'm working as assistant professor in Department of Physiology. So for me, it was a Herculean task to do my post-graduation, but I never had any headaches. I never had those migraine headaches that I used to have when I was doing my graduation. And I attribute it again to this meditation that I have been practicing. I am regular with the practice of the and balancing techniques of Sahaja Yoga. And that has helped me in overcoming so many medical issues that come with age and with day-to-day affairs. So these are a few of the things I thought that I would share to help you all in your journey, in your spiritual journey. So thank you all for giving me a patient hearing.
Thank you so much, Dr. Madhur. Such beautiful experiences that tell us how we can use Sahaja Yoga for everyday problems. It's not something very beyond us. It can be applied to every stage, every phase of life on a daily basis.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. I would like to invite Dr. Sujata.
Yes.
Please share some experiences with us.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So before I share any of my personal experience or about Sahaja Yoga and medical science or medicine, particularly I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner. So I wanted to share with you all my journey that by Shri Mataji's grace, my family and I had the privilege and the fortune to get our self-realization by Shri Mataji herself in 1975. And at that time, I was a very, very small child. And slowly all my family members, my grandparents, uncles, aunties, cousins, you know, all of them, they started to meditate, Sahaja Yoga meditation. And at that time, my father, Professor Kenjare, he was working in the Agriculture University in Rahuri in Maharashtra in India. So we would stay at the university campus as Shri Mataji would come there for the programs. So many professors with their families started to practice Sahaja Yoga. The beauty was that we all lived close to each other with all this in this campus. So I grew up in a family atmosphere where everyone was so joyous, peaceful, and in harmony with each other. So for me, it felt like that this was how human life is supposed to work. It is like this, the human life. In a very peaceful society, I grew up. So slowly, as I was growing, and by grace of Her Holiness Shri Mataji and under her personal guidance and instructions, I started studying Ayurvedic medicine. And during my stay in the university that time, away from my family, there I learned different aspects of the human being. You know, how many troubles we have actually, starting from emotional, competitions and jealousies and aggressiveness, hatred, and then moreover the physical diseases and from which we suffer. And that which I never knew about. As I grew in this protected environment and followed Sahaja Yoga, as it came naturally from the family to me, I was not exposed to all these negative aspects, we can say, of life. And there truly I understood the importance of Sahaja Yoga and an intense desire to know more about the subtle system and its importance in medical science. So then I studied Ayurveda, which is a natural Indian medicine. And according to Ayurveda, we human beings, we are made up of physical, mental, emotional, and subtle body. And basically, we say that Yavante hi loke bhava vishesha tavanta purusha. That means we human beings are a very small part of this of the universe, of the mother nature. And this mother nature is made up of 5 elements. So water, earth, air, fire, earth, and ether element. So all these 5 elements are also present in our human body, our physical, mental, and subtle body, which is described also in Ayurvedic medicine, is made up of 5 elements. And so what we all human beings, we are seeking, that we are seeking for the truth, we are seeking love, and we are seeking also our well-being, our health. So the health in Sanskrit, it is called as a swasthya, which is made up of 2 words, swa and stha. Swa means self, myself. That means the pure spirit. And stha, that means sthita or sthapita, that means to establish. So to establish our attention on our spirit is called as a swasthya in Sanskrit. So this is the definition of pure health or well-being in Ayurveda. And if we see, mostly we are away from this situation, this condition, that our attention is not on our spirit. Usually after realization, yes, but before that, our attention is always outside. As our eyes, through our eyes, we see outside, we cannot see within ourselves. Our eyes are involved always in something that is external, that is material, which is not eternal. But instead, the spirit, ourself, is something that is eternal, and it has a quality to give us. It is the truth, and it is the pure attention and the joy. So what happens when our attention goes on our spirit, then we get those qualities within us, and there we really, we can say that we achieve the state of real health, that we can enjoy ourselves and we enjoy others. So this happens through this Kundalini awakening in Sahaja Yoga by grace of Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, and it is very spontaneous. We can feel it, we can experience it every day. So Sahaja Yoga is a yoga of experience. It is not a theory. Whatever in Ayurvedic medicine or whatever in Vedas or in the scriptures, whatever it is written, that is actualized or that can be experienced in Sahaja Yoga. So as Ayurveda says that we have to have balance in our physical, mental, and emotional body for the proper well-being. So how it happens? Because we can do, as I was saying, that they are made up of 5 elements, all these 3 bodies. So we can do some how to say, diet, physical exercise. We can have some medicines to bring in balance physical body and the mental body. But for the subtle body, there is no medicine. As I was saying, that the quality of the spirit is a joy. And but to enjoy ourselves, we can't give a medicine. I mean, we don't have any pill that as such that we can give and we say that take this and you will enjoy yourself every day. It is not. It is something that is within us, and we have to work for that. We have to search for that, and which is very easily available. And Shri Mataji, by her grace, we can achieve it very spontaneously, easily. So coming back to Ayurveda and our physical body, so it is made up of 5 elements, physical and mental body, and the subtle body also, as you have already learned maybe in the previous sessions, that our chakras and channels are also made up of 5 elements. So the root of our being is our subtle system. When this subtle system, in the subtle system, the 5 elements are in proper and in balanced state, then we get the balance in our also physical and mental level. So also as body is made up of 5 elements, we call them as a Vata, Pitta, Kapha in Ayurveda, and the mind has 3 qualities, which are Sattva, Raja, and Tamaguna. They are related with our subtle system also, with the central, left, and right channel. So these 5 elements, if they are in proper balanced state in the subtle system, then we get the health, or physically or mentally we can cure ourselves. For example, as we know that, maybe you know already, that Muladhara chakra is made up of earth element. And earth element in physical body gives us the structure of the body. You know, whatever we can see, the heaviness, the hardness, the structure of the body is made up of earth element. If the Muladhara chakra is in balanced state, the earth element in our physical body and also in our mental body is in balanced state. If it is in imbalance, earth element, then we get too much of heaviness, or any kind of growth. In Ayurveda, we say that all kinds of tumors and growths, they are because of the imbalance in earth element. So to cure them, definitely we have to cure them medically, physically, but at the same time, if we work on the subtle level, on the Muladhara chakra, and balance the earth element in our Muladhara chakra, then we can say that we cure it completely. We go to the root of the problem and we solve it totally. So this is what happens. So the combination of medicine and of Ayurvedic medicine in this case and Sahaja Yoga is that Sahaja Yoga, through the Kundalini awakening and enlightening our chakras and channels, takes us to the root of our being, gives the complete balance in our root, nourishes them, so that that nourishment can come outside in our physical and our mental body. So this is what shortly, I mean, what I learned in these years of my practicing. And maybe I can share one experience with all of you. It is not my personal experience, but as I was working for, I was working in 1998, Shri Mataji's, as per her instructions, I worked in the health center where Dr. Madurai worked for many years in Navi Mumbai in Vashi. So I was working there, and once one case in particular was of a lady around 60 years of age from the United States, and she was suffering from diabetes for a long time. She was on a medication without much results. So when she came there, we started combining the medical aspect with the Sahaja Yoga treatments. So as diabetes, it comes from the right side, and so we worked whatever chakras were blocked, and I mean, we did the treatments, food soaking, or Mother Earth, taking help of Mother Earth vibrations. So, and definitely she started feeling much better after a few days that she had been there in few days. But slowly her vibratory awareness also, the vibratory system also was improving, just like her health. As she was my patient, I realized that after her treatments, she was feeling better, but she would go to her room and stay by herself. And this was a little heartbreaking for me, because as the other yogis or other patients who were there, they were enjoying each other's company, having lunch together. And instead, she was, on the other hand, she was always alone by her own. So again, after a few days of intense subtle vibratory work, all her parameters were normal. She had good vibrations, and she could enter in thoughtless awareness when meditation, also very good. But the most surprising thing was that she had changed completely within. We could see a smile and glow on her face. And to my surprise, after we finished a treatment one morning, she went and took a chair from her room to the common area where all of them, they were enjoying each other's company and having food. So she took her chair, she came there, and she started, smiling and enjoying. So this is what, as a doctor, for me, is a very important experience, as it is through Sahaja Yoga. Not only the disease is defeated, but you could see her enjoying life in true self, So we are not only talking about curing the diseases, but how much we can enjoy ourselves. And that is what we can't do through medicine. We can't say that your disease has gone, but now you enjoy yourself. Because her attention, the spirit which is enlightened, her self-realization was established, and her attention could remain in the pita of her heart, that is in Sahasrara, in the limbic area. And so that joy which came from there, which is eternal, which no one can take away. So this is what happens in Sahaja Yoga, that of course we can see many results in curing the diseases, but that joy, that self-confidence, that faith in ourselves, and that security which comes through this awakening of the qualities, those subtle qualities which are in chakras, our chakras, they get enlightened, and we can start seeing them and emitting them. And it's not only for ourselves, but we can give them to others and help others. Others can take advantage of that. And this is what we can do through Sahaja Yoga. And this is what Shri Mataji, Her Holiness Shri Mataji, did. If we see her life is, we had a very privilege, and for many, many years, we had opportunity to stay near Shri Mataji. And what we learned, of course, she is the founder of Sahaja Yoga. She is the source of vibrations. But as a human being, what we could see, that her love and compassion for others, which was ever flowing, every hour, every moment, any country, any language, any culture, it was just flowing in that. It never stopped. And this is what can happen to us also, if we really try to get that, that complete balance and attention on our spirit. So, experiences are many, but maybe we are a little late. Ruchika, please let me know if maybe we can stop here.
Morgan?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Sujata, and also to Dr. Madurai. What you all have shared with us, the knowledge is so deep, and you have brought us to understand that science can explain meditation in a very beautiful way. And by sharing your experiences about the diseases that does crop up in a human body is due to the imbalances. And you have just said that to us in a very, you have proven that science and even medicine cannot treat, but through balance and having received the correct vibrations and putting your chakras in order, you can actually lead a very harmonious life. So in other words, in a nutshell, what I'm gathering right now is that this knowledge that Shri Mataji has given to us is asking us to live in harmony and in balance with Mother Nature, because Mother Earth and the Muladhara, the connection, if it is out of what do you call that, it's not correct or it's imbalanced, it affects all the organs that it's supposed to take care. And over this 1, 2, and we are now in the 3rd week, our viewers have been listening to all the facilitators who have taught them about all the qualities of the different chakras right up to the Sahasrara. And I believe today, with both of you coming on board, you have just made it a strong impact to make all these seekers to understand that do not give up, hang in there and continue, because the balance is what it is all about. And this is the secret. And I think we owe a great debt of gratitude to Shri Mataji, the founder, who has painstakingly shared all this with us, and we are passing it on to others. Thank you so much to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Morgan, and thank you, Ruchika, for putting it up so nicely.
Yeah.
So for summarizing all our whatever we wish to share.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, now I think our viewers or our participants may be very interested to ask some questions since we have two of you on board. So so those of you who wish to ask questions, you can put up your hand and our tech team will unmute you. Otherwise, you can put up questions on the chat group and we will read it up to you. Okay, there is one here. Okay. I think this is for Dr. Sujata. Is it, where is the imbalance for people who have ovarian cancer and where for people with anxiety? What would you recommend to do?
So
This is Sabine.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, it is Sabine. All right. I think the question is directed to either one of you all.
Yeah. Madhur Didi?
So the ovaries actually is they are governed by the second energy center. That is so we have the energy centers are placed. So we can say to understand in a easier understanding, like the energy center which is placed at the level of the heart, that is governing our heart and lungs. The center which is at the navel is looking after our stomach and intestines and our spleen and part of the liver. The first energy center which is placed in the genitourinary area called the Muladhara, it is looking after all the genitourinary organs. The second energy center, that is called the Swadhisthana, it is looking after a part of a liver, it is looking after the pancreas, and it is also looking after the ovaries. So the ovaries and the uterus, so they are looked after by the second energy center. So the second energy center needs to be balanced. So it is like if there is an overgrowth, then it is a weakness of the left side which leads to a growth in the body. So any growth in the body, any abnormal growth in the body, it is because there is a weakness in the left side. So it takes a little bit of time to understand whether it is the right imbalance or the left imbalance. So but in simple terminologies, it is the weakness in the left channel which causes issues in this ovaries. And the anxiety, so there are two things, one is anxiety and the other is depression. So a person who is having an anxiety, it means is having excessive worry. So anything in excess is an overactive right side, that is overactive right channel. So whatever be the worry, cause of worry, you are overthinking, so then it is an overactive right side. And if a person is having these two issues, that is the person is having anxiety as well as the ovarian issue, then the person needs to balance both the right as well as the left. If it is two different personalities that you're talking of, so the anxiety is the person has to work on the right side, clear the right channel more. And for the ovaries, the second energy center needs to be worked upon.
Okay, so the next question is about which chakra is responsible for sensitive tummy and acidity. We have two different people.
Okay. So the actually tummy, I mean, it is related with definitely with Nabhi chakra. Also, void is there always involvement of void also. And acidity, actually, it comes from the liver. So excessive heat in our liver also can give the acidity. As in Ayurveda also we say that it is pitta that comes from the excessive heat, excessive secretion from. So it is right Nabhi, right Swadhisthana, and we can say that then sensitive tummy is from the again from the Nabhi. To work on right Swadhisthana and right Nabhi with the water element, so food soaking, ice pack, and also the clearance of right side through the ether element can help in this case.
Okay, maybe Pratik, who has put up their hand, we can unmute them and they can ask this question.
No, I think in the chat box it will be more easier.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So if they are not on the chat box, then we can take the questions.
Sure. There's one question here. What about throat modules? Which energy center is imbalanced?
So as I just shared, any overgrowth in the body, it is the left side that needs to be clear and that needs to be worked upon. And depending upon the area, so as I said, and here throat is the Vishuddhi chakra. So we need to work on the Vishuddhi chakra and the left side. So throat nodules, it will be the Vishuddhi chakra and the left side.
It's a very good question here from Sabine again.
Right.
How can imbalance be prevented in the first place?
We all want to know too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Sujata?
Yeah. So imbalance, how we can prevent it? Being in balance with attention, if it is in the present, it's all question of attention again.
Correct.
If we are on the left, our attention goes in the past, then we go on the left side. If our attention is in the future, then we go on the right side. So I mean, to be in the center, to be in balance, we have to have our attention in the present state in the central channel. And for this, Muladhara, balance of Muladhara, clearance of Muladhara is very important, because as it is the root of our subtle system, when Muladhara is strong and healthy, then our whole system is in balance. So trying to put our attention and meditating, asking again, as Shri Mataji said in her lecture, where is my attention? So we have to ask, and then trying to clean our, keep our Muladhara clean and try to clean our, every day balancing our nadis, lateral channels is very important. So everyday meditation, foot soaking, in case if it is needed, candling, we have to do it. As we breathe every day, we eat every day, we take shower for our physical body every day. In the same way, we have to clean our subtle system every day. And for that, of course, we need also vibratory awareness. So that also we can pray for and work on Vishuddhi and have balance in this way.
So you can start using your hands, like actually just simply raising your Mother Kundalini from the, so it is, you can just raise it through the central channel, and to have the, to get to the thoughtless state, as Shri Mataji spoke in her talk. So we need to have a clear Agnya. So you can use your hands, or you can look at Shri Mataji's photograph, look at her Kumkum Bindi. All help to get you to a thoughtless state, and also just say that I forgive, and the Lord's prayer. So there is a question about insomnia, that is inability to sleep. So again, it is an overactive right side. So you can use ice pack. So for the overactive right channel, we use foot soak, we use meditate with right hand to Shri Mataji, left hand to the sky. And then you can use ice on the, as I just shared my own experience, just put some ice in the foot soak water. You keep your right foot in the foot soak tub, and left foot, you can put it on the Mother Earth, because left side is the, it is the moon channel. So when you're using ice, just put your right foot in the foot soak water. But if you have too much of insomnia, once a day you can also make foot soak with the ice water, with both the feet in water. Or if not, usually for when we are using ice, we usually recommend put your right foot in the foot soak tub, and left foot you can also keep it on the Mother Earth. So you use the ice and that will help you, and just say, I forgive. And whatever thought comes, you just surrender to the divine. You just say, I surrender. So initially might be you will have to, in the sense that voluntarily say that I'm surrendering. But as this energy awakens and crosses this energy center, the sixth energy center, then the thoughtlessness will be established.
Okay, that's one question from Pratik who put up his hand, but now he's typed it out. He has a 3-year-old daughter and she is having eczema and food allergies, and it's not able to sleep properly due to itching and feels itchy after she eats or due to dry skin. Is it related to both left nabi and right nabi, and how to clear her?
So actually the allergies, they come from the left nabi, but eczema, and if it's there is itching, then the clearance of right nabi with ice pack should be done. So eczema, clearance of right side is very important. It can be also due to dry skin. Because of excessive heat in right Swadhisthana, right nabi, there can be the dryness can come because of excessive heat that evaporates the water element. So dryness can be there, but it is again because of the right nabi problem. So right nabi clearance is very important with the water element, ice pack. And for the allergies instead, it is then, or if there is a psoriasis, then there is again the left nabi involvement also. But in this case, I think she has right. Right. Yeah. And in this case, also parents should keep their nabi clean, right and left nabi.
There is one question, Dr. Madhur, for ankylosing spondylitis.
Yeah, so I was seeing that. So it is, we have to work on the left channel. So, and there is also a question about the color of the candle. And so the candle you will be taught today. So the candle, it is not required that we use colored candles and separate candles for the different chakra, different energy centers or chakras. So we use thick candles. They could be of any color. They can plain white, but we use those candles which are a bit thick so that the light element can penetrate into a subtle system. They said it is not the heat, but the light that we are showing to the energy centers that brings us into a balance. So in ankylosing spondylitis, depending upon the area where it is, we clear the energy center, whichever in ankylosing spondylitis, I think the whole body, wherever it is. So you can use the candle, and there is also, you can do some hot fermentation using this ajwan, that is the carom seeds. So you can just warm it up and you can do some hot fermentation. So Shri Mataji's photograph has the vibrations. So we vibrate this, we use the vibrated carom seeds. So you can leave the carom seeds in front of Shri Mataji's photograph. You can vibrate the water, you can vibrate salt, you can vibrate any food. As you become, as we get our realization, even though you may not feel, the energy is flowing through our hands and through our whole body. So you yourself can vibrate whatever food that you're consuming or the water that you're consuming. So why I was speaking about salt and sugar is, vibrated sugar helps to again neutralize the excessive heat on the right side. And vibrated salt helps us to balance the imbalances in the left channel. So these can be vibrated, and we can use vibrated salt and vibrated sugar in our daily consumption. Vibrated water also similarly, that is leaving the water, as you can see in front of the photograph, we just keep a glass of water and it gets vibrated, the energy flows into it. So you can drink that if you have these acidity issues, and that will help to settle the acidity also. So, yeah.
There's one question. Somebody's daughter, who's 8 years old, has a continuous cough, which is since the last 4 months. It's on and off, and whenever there's change in weather. And also, her tummy has become very sensitive. So please suggest what to do for her, Dr. Sujata.
Continuous cough, dry cough.
On and off.
On and off for the last.
They didn't say Ramesh Chandran, I think.
Yeah, so we should see if it is allergic or, of course, definitely, but it is related with the heart chakra. So you have to work on the heart and pray for the, increasing the immune system. So if a mother can massage, her chest with some vibrated oil, any oil, olive oil or almond oil, and give her a little bit of relief here because of too much of coughing. Maybe, there is this spasm can be there or rigidity that can help. And we should see if it is coming from the right side, excessive of the right side, or it is because of a mucus, so that it is from the left side. So it is if dry cough, then we can work on more on the right side. And if there is also mucus, then on the left side. But basically it comes from the center heart and also a little bit of Vishuddhi. So those chakras can be.
So the person has written that she's also having sensitive tummy. So I think it is more of the heat which is giving it. So the foot soak will help. And as Dr. Sujata has said, suggested, when children are young, that is, they are till 10 years of age, the clearance of parents also helps, because the children tend to absorb from parents whatever the imbalances are and try to clear the parents also. So even though the umbilical cord is cut, still they are connected to the parents. So that is why if the parents are also practicing and clearing out their energy centers, it would help the child. And so the foot soak will help. And as Dr. Sujata has said, giving vibrations to the heart. And if parent is over responsible, in the sense that we are in the competitive world and we have to be overactive, so then it tends to get to our children. So parents should also do this foot soak every day.
Then there's another question about Alzheimer's. My father is suffering from Alzheimer's since last 1 year. Do we have any Sahaj treatment for this?
So
this is
Alzheimer, it is, of course, an old age condition. And it comes, as Shri Mataji has explained, it comes from the excessive of right-sided life during the young age. So it is because of too much of heat in body. So again, we have to work on it on the right side, balancing the right side, cooling the right side. And kurkuma, haldi, turmeric is very good for Alzheimer's. So also that can be vibrated. Haldi can be used in his food.
So just in the food, Dr. Sujata, or milk or something? Because sometimes some doctors advise.
Milk and turmeric, that helps for the reduction of the kapha, the mucus. But in this case, if we want to, if it has to go in circulation and basically also to the nervous system, then we have to have it with some oil, some kind of fat. So it can be ghee, it can be oil, and a pinch of black pepper. That helps. The black pepper has a capacity to penetrate from the bloodstream to the nervous system. So it can take the qualities of the turmeric to the nervous system.
Then there's another question. For left Vishuddhi, pinched nerve pain that radiates to left shoulder, left arm. Pain comes and goes throughout the day. More severe pain and stiffness in neck at night. This is Roshni.
So it is left Vishuddhi, you have to make 3 candle clearance, and you can take, meditate with left hand to Shri Mataji, right hand to the Mother Earth, and you clear the left Vishuddhi using the affirmations and the 3 candle clearance. So it should help you to get over it.
Then the next question is somebody from Bangladesh who says he's the Muslim and he has a lot of mental problem, family problems. How can I'm very alone, how do I help myself?
So you start meditating, and you will find that all your mental worries, etc. So I would like to share one instance, we gave realization in a bank. The program was for bank managers, and it was Shri Mataji's blessing. So this person, he got his realization, and he had a very deep experience when he got his realization itself. So after a few days, he telephoned to me, and he wrote also a letter saying that he had some, as you're writing, I have mental problems and family issues. So his wife had some issues, her blood levels were, hemoglobin levels were very low. Daughter was to get admitted somewhere, and so different issues were there. And then he found that those issues started resolving. And then he says one day he had so much pain and swelling in the left knee. So he had pain, the swelling was so much that he could not even squat. So he says, and he just remembered like how I have shared today. So we had shared with them also that we do the candle clearance for the left side. So he did not know how to do the procedure, but he just took the candle in front of Shri Mataji's photograph, and he did this candle clearance. And he was so astonished that the whole swelling went away and the pain went away. So this is the experience that you will get. So just start meditating, and in front of a photograph, look at a photograph, do the foot soak, and it will work out. So it is your journey has started. Just continue with it, and after a few days you will also be sharing, as we are sharing, that okay, everything has worked out for good. So as Dr. Sujata said, we benefit not only physically, mentally, psychologically, socially, financially, so all, and spiritually. So it is many things in one that we get.
Okay, we'll take one last question. And that is, somebody's asked, how can we overcome tiredness? Like we do daily activities, whether in the household chores or studies or office work, and we get tired. What can we do immediately to come out of this stage?
Okay, so the tiredness, again, it comes because of too much of work exertion. That means too much of heat. So again, the right side is there. So if in that case, definitely foot soak and Mother Earth can help cooling. We can ask her to cool down, and we get tired many times, not only because we work physically, but because we think too much mentally. And there is an over sense of responsibility also, too much of doer feeling. So here we can pray to the divine that you are the doer and you are the enjoyer, and I'm your instrument. So make me free from this excessive sense of responsibility, excessive feeling of doing something. And if can raise your kundalini immediately after, when you feel tired and you want to get that read from that, just raise your kundalini, ask for the balance, that let my attention be in the present state. Take away, Mother Kundalini, please take away all the excessive heat from my right side and the mental and physical exertion. Then that can help immediately,
Yeah, and Shri Mataji has also said, you just affirm that I'm the pure spirit. So you affirm that I'm the pure spirit, and that will also help you to feel the balance. So that is also thing you can do. So I think you said it is a question, but I'll just wind up the questions that I'm reading. For psoriasis, or skin issues, we need to work on the left nabi chakra. So in the candle clearance helps for the psoriasis, but it takes time. Skin issues do not get cured very easily, in the sense that it takes time. So you can meditate with a candle. They will guide you further how to meditate. Just keep a candle in front, and you keep your that is the middle finger in front of the candle and right hand to the Mother Earth. So that will help for the psoriasis. And for high blood pressure, hypertension, you need to work on the right side. That is the foot soak and meditation with right hand to Shri Mataji and left hand to the sky will help. Another question is about balance. Can we balance both those things, all the chakras at one go? Yes, you can balance, as we have just done. Balance the left side, the right side, and then keep both the hands towards Shri Mataji's photograph and meditate.
Yeah. So coming back to the tiredness, it was that the tiredness is on the physical and mental level, but the spirit never gets tired. So if our attention is on the spirit, then we can enjoy also in that hectic life, you know. So maybe this can be we have to put attention on this, that let my attention be on my spirit.
Thank you so much, Dr. Madhur and Dr. Sujata.
Thank you.
That was very educative, and we have learned so much today. I would request Dr. Madhur to help us come back to Sahasrara.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Then we can
So I think we have this question about Guru, because whoever's question has not been answered, then the person will be still at the mental level. That is why I'm trying to address all the questions that we have in the chat box. So the Guru problem, how we can get over the Guru problem. So it is, you have to affirm, because once you get your realization, you become your own Guru. So you put your attention to your spirit, and your spirit is your Guru. So then all the other issues get sorted out. And severe cervical problem, so you need to work on the Vishuddhi chakra. If it is on the right side, the pain is on the right side, then clear the right. And if it is on the left side, clear the left channel. So that is, I think, an autoimmune pancreatitis. So anything autoimmune, that is your own body is reacting to yourself. So it is, we work on the central heart. So we have to increase, we have to strengthen our central heart. So you meditate and you just say that Mother loves me, Divine Mother loves me, and I feel I'm comfortable, I'm secure. So that will help you.
Somebody is asking, how often do you need to balance left and right sides before problems, for the problems you experience, before they will start to go away?
Actually,
so
it depends
is,
how they. Okay, Didi. Please.
Yeah.
no. You continue.
Yeah, batao, you continue.
No, it depends on how deep it is and how intensely we work on it. And intensity also should be in our desire, that I really want to, it should not be mechanical. So it takes time accordingly. I mean, how deep we have this problem from since how long and how intensely we work on it. It can go away, it is said in Sanskrit, tatkshan, at that moment. So we have to also put that our problem in the attention of the divine also, and that can help. So there is no specific how much time it will take. It depends on, but we have to have faith that Mother Kundalini is so powerful that she can give definitely us complete balance, and to surrender her everything and then do the treatments.
So there is one thing that I would like to tell all the seekers who have joined us. Sahaja Yoga is basically, it is a spiritual journey, and it is basically to attain the spirit. That is, we want to get connected to your spiritual side, and the curing that is happening is a byproduct of the spiritual journey. So as you meditate and as you are touching the touching this point again and again, and the mother energy is nourishing, it is cleansing the energy centers, then the organs, the symptoms of those organs, whatever issues are there, the imbalances get worked out, and that is how the cure is happening. So Sahaja Yoga is not for it is not an alternative to any medicine or any therapy. The benefits that we are reaping, whether it is physical, mental, psychological, or and all other benefits, are a byproduct of the spiritual journey that we are started with. So that we need to have it, that and not put the blame, okay, we are meditating, we are doing this, but it is not working out. So it is a byproduct, and as your energy centers get cleared, then your issues get worked out.
That's why, doctor, I tend to think like this. What is the importance of Sahaja Yoga and meditation? There is what you call a side effect to all this, and that is better health if you are
Yeah.
balanced.
Yes.
Yeah, you say byproduct, I say it's a side effect.
Yeah. Yes.
I think, Doctor, questions will keep coming.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think we
so
should.
yes, yeah, so you can have Shri Mataji's photograph. I think you can, the technical team, thank you all very much for giving this wonderful platform for us to share our thoughts, to share our experiences, and for connecting all of us.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. And over to you, Dr. Madhu, please.
Yes.
So can you please put Shri Mataji's photograph?
Tech team, I think they will.
So we close our eyes. Both hands towards Shri Mataji's photograph. Whatever thoughts are there, just say, I forgive, I forgive. Mother, I forgive, I forgive. O Divine, I do nothing. O Divine, I do nothing. Verily, you are the doer, you are the enjoyer. We pray to our mother energy. Mother, please cool down my attention. Mother, please cool down my attention. Please bring me into a balanced state. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please establish my self-realization within me. Mother, Please take my attention. To my Sahasrara. And please connect me to the divine cosmic energy. Please enlighten my spirit. Please let me feel the flow of the divine cool breeze. On a Sahasrara, we thank our Mother Energy. We thank Divine for giving us this beautiful moment of silence. Thank you, Mother. Thank you for everything. We raise a Kundalini and take a collective bandhan. So we will all raise our Kundalini. 1 knot. 2 knots. Third time, 3 knots. Left hand towards Shri Mataji's photograph. Right hand in a semicircle. Left to right side and then back 7 times. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Shri.
Thank you once again, Dr. Madhur, Dr. Sujata, Morgan,
So much.
TED team, and thank you all the attendees for making this session worth doing. And
Thank you.
for tomorrow, Morgan, do you know what we have tomorrow?
Not so sure, but I think we are going to talk on vibrations. I think this is where they're going to learn about vibrations for themselves, putting it into practical use.
Okay, interesting. So thank you everyone once again. Have a good
Thank
night.
you so much
Thank
for
you.
this great
Bye-bye.
opportunity
Thank you
and
so
for
much.
all the work that you are doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we'll
Bye-bye.
see everyone tomorrow.